global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happenings today. We are already on countdown to the final verdict of News-Nnamdi Kanu, if he will be detained, convicted, or if he will be set free. Of course, the likes of Ifeanyi Jofor, his lead the council to News-Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB, is very optimistic and positive minded that News-Nnamdi Kanu will be set free, and all it requires is prayers from his Chineke to make this happen. And of course, Bruce Fein, his international is not letting any stone unturned, as has already dragged the likes of AGF Malami, and also even Justice Binta Nyako. Already her name is in the petition list in ICC, and of course he called her co-conspirator, and of course President Muhammad Buhari is also involved. He also mentioned Kenyatta, the president of Kenya, all in this whole saga, and he also brought the attention of the world to the fact that Biafra is due for referendum, taking case studies of Sudan, and also mentioned the issue of Puerto Rico and the likes, even Canada with Quebec. But as we speak right now, the elder statesmen are giving us giving us inkling of what the outcome will be, as they seem to have, insider information on what is going on behind the scene. Well, before we go into the newspaper to find out all these and much more, like you subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you will see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Let's go straight into the news. Well, according to the news, the elder statesman and First Republic Minister of Aviation, Chief Mbazulike Ameachi, has given an assurance that the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, that's News-Nnamdi Kanu, would soon regain his freedom. Let's find out why. Well, Ameachi, in an interview as of yesterday ahead of Kanu's tomorrow's court hearing, however, stated that he does not know how soon or the exact date of Kanu's release, but assured that he would be released soon based on the ongoing negotiations between the federal government and the Igbo leaders. Well, according to elder statesman, we the Igbo elders have met with President Muhammad Buhari shortly after Kanu's arraignment in court and told him to release him for us to go home and discuss with Kanu about the next Igbo agenda, and Buhari gave us audience, and ever since then negotiations between us and the federal government have been on to free News-Nnamdi Kanu. In the same vein, the Vice President of Ohaneze Igbo, that's Chief Damian Okeke Ogene, has said that the only thing that can guarantee peace in Southeast region is to release News-Nnamdi Kanu. Okeke Ogene, who also spoke on phone, said if anybody is looking for peace in Igbo land, Nnamdi Kanu should be first of all released unconditionally and soonest, or else we should not be expecting to have peace as long as he is still in detention. A lot of people have reacted to this, and we're going to take just a few commentaries and look at this in a broader perspective. Is it truly just a case of political solution, or the fact that the international radar right now is in it? Don't forget that Bruce Fein is also in the picture, and he has taken this matter to ICC. Bruce Fein is not an ordinary being, so he's not an ordinary lawyer. He has been a high-profile lawyer for a lot of prominent politically exposed persons, so he knows the dynamics. Don't also forget that as we speak, Binta Nyako's name is already registered, petition in ICC over circumvention. He said it's deliberate delay of court verdicts. Okay, and mentioned a lot of things her name entered into for. Mentioned the likes of AGF Malami, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, who doubles as the Minister of Justice, and that he's also in the picture. That in fact the issue of by virtue of the statement he made, some many months ago has indicted himself. He also made mention of the fact that he also he said something about bringing Nnamdi Kanu in using some sort of security, special security, and he mentioned how the fact how Nnamdi Kanu entered Nigeria via Kenya through a private jet, private aircraft. Question was who owned the aircraft and how come the president or the presidency Asorok was in the know when Nnamdi Kanu entered. So there's a lot of conspiracy theory he raised, and he has dragged them all to the international community. He didn't stop there. He said, well, if the likes of Sudan can get referendum and had a vote to get their own South Sudan, then why shouldn't Biafra that's modern due? And based on the fact that an international charter and other mentioned in a lot of international laws, that Southeast is ripe and due to not just to agitate but to also get a chance to vote if they want to stay or remain. Hence, it's also pushing a dual agenda. In fact, a triple agenda, tripod agenda, the release of Nnamdi Kanu, and also the petitioning of the President Muhammadu Buhari, AGF Malami, and Bintan Yako, according to him, for working on moderating the justice system in the country because of Nnamdi Kanu, according to him, just paraphrasing what he said. And the third one was to see how Nnamdi Kanu also can get justice and get free. So you now see that he is pursuing three agenda in one, and that's one person who's not just an American but a lawyer, an esquire par excellence. He's done this several times, so he knows exactly where the buttons to punch to get what he's looking for. Let's feel the pulse of Nigerians on social media. This one here is saying, all the Ameachi don dey shiver. I never see nightmare wey beat them like Nnamdi Kanu. E no carry anything only say him dey tell them the truth as e dey be. He whom God has blessed, no one can curse. This one here is saying, and be back to disrespect and disregard, and I don't understand what he's trying to write. It's not specific. This one here is saying, can you come out from your shell, talk this nonsense and see if people will not eat you raw? You will remain who you are. Your people are dying every day in their hundreds, and you have not arrested anyone. May God intervene. All right, but generally, I think what they're trying to do, that there's a battle going on social media right now. I think they're talking about the issue of Nnamdi Kanu being released or not being released. Some said if he's released, he will not continue with his education of exposing things and insulting people and all that. And other persons are saying it's not insulting people, that is liberating the people by educating them, by giving them information, all classified information they are not privileged to see, so they will know per time where they are. But then Mazulike, based on the negotiation he has been, and that's Pam Bazulike, based on the negotiation he's having, he's of the opinion, he's very positive minded that they will release Nnamdi Kanu. If it's a political solution, we have no idea, but there seems to be a lot of positive energy going on ahead of tomorrow's court hearing. That's what's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take?